Welcome to State of Tech, this is Jared. Today we're going to take a look at the Sony Smartwatch 3. Now this watch has been out for a while and there are things that I like and I dislike about it, but I've been using this watch for a while and overall I really like the watch. It's lacking some features that some other watches have came out with, but I don't necessarily know if I miss those features or not. I love the display of this watch and the size of it. It feels good on my wrist. It's a good size watch face. And I have a little bit bigger of a wrist, and so I like watches that don't have small little faces. For example, when I had the Pebble Steel and I recently got the Pebble Time Steel, and the screen is just so small and the watch face is so small, I feel like it kind of gets lost on my wrist. So I really like the size of this watch. The Watchband is really nice. It's when I wear this watch to the gym, when I wear it pretty much anywhere, it looks good, and you sweat on it, it rinses off really easily. It's an easy to care for watch, especially since you can actually remove the watch from the band as simple as that. Very easy. So you could even get different color watch bands if you want, and then just easily snap your watch right back into it very easily. The display is an LCD display with touch, of course, and it looks good, it functions well, haven't had any problems there. It doesn't smudge up too easily, which is kind of nice as well. Some displays tend to smudge up a lot and really get gross quickly. This one, of course, you can get it smudgy, but it doesn't really smudge up too quickly. It has a single button over here on the side, which allows you to kind of bring the watch alive. It has an active display, so it's always showing you the time throughout the day. The watch face never goes completely dark, which means not having to wait to see what time it is or even see a preview of a notification that you've received. And I like that about this device. What it doesn't have is any sensors on the back, and these days a lot of these watches have some sort of a sensor like a heart rate monitor or something like that. This one doesn't have any of that, but what it does do is track the normal things like your steps. Excuse me, so Google Fit is going to work with that, as well as any of the apps that do work and interact with Google Fit on your Android device. Now, today also it was announced that Android Wear was going to work with iOS devices, and we have successfully paired this watch to an iPhone 6 Plus, which is really exciting. So if you update the software to version 1.3 on this watch, you're going to actually be able to use it with an iPhone as well. What's great about that for iPhone users is that watches that you could get at a decent price, such as this watch, are going to be able to work with an iPhone. So if you're not wanting to spend, several $100s for an Apple Watch, you really just want something that's going to be able to give you notifications and work with the basic functionality of your phone, then this is a great watch for that. The only gripes that I have about it is that the base of the band down here is relatively thick, and so when you're resting your hand on a table, it's raising your wrist up. And the only time this really bothers me is when I'm typing on a keyboard. I feel like this wrist is raised up where this one is not, and that is really the only gripe that I have about this watch. Battery life lasts pretty good. If you are using the watch heavily, you're not going to get a full day's charge out of it. I've had it last about 75% through the day, but average usage on the watch and you're going to get an entire day's use out of the watch. I've enjoyed this watch over a lot of other watches simply because of its style. What it really comes down to with these Android Wear watches is the style, because most of them do pretty much the exact same thing. And so for me, I love the kind of the square face, the larger face of this watch. It has all of the functionality that all the other watches have except for the heart rate monitor, but it has NFC, it has GPS and all of those good things built into it, and Wi-Fi as well. So with one of the more recent Android Wear updates, this watch is actually able to connect to my Wi-Fi And without my phone even being right next to it, I could still receive some of my updates and some of my notifications because of the Wi-Fi connection. With NFC, I'm able to use it with Google Wallet, so I could do tap to pay. I have successfully done that at a Jamba Juice, and so that's nice to be able to have that feature with this watch. And then GPS, of course, being able to use Google Maps with it. Overall, this watch does everything that it needs to do, and it does it with a nice design. I've yet to purchase any additional watch bands. Sony does have some additional watch bands available in different colors, so that you can kind of stylize based on what you're wearing or what your mood is for the day. For me, I like the black band. I like the sleek look of it. It is a low profile watch, so it's not sticking out and really tall on your wrists like some other watches. It's a simple watch, and it definitely gets the job done. So it has been out for a little while, so the prices came down on it. You can get this watch even used for a really good price. So if you're looking for a great kind of entry to mid-level smartwatch, the Sony Smartwatch 3 is great, especially if you're an active person and you want something that holds up to sweat and different elements. This watch is fantastic. So we'll put links in the description below to where you can get access to this watch and see more details about it. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask us also in the comments below this video. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel here on State of Tech. You can also check out our website at stateoftech.net, where we have lots of tutorials, additional videos, and stuff to help you get the most out of your smart devices. Thanks for checking out this video, and we'll see you next time.